Okay, so we just practiced how to use te imasu form to talk about things that someone is currently doing. There is one other major way to use this in Japanese. It's a little unfamiliar to us as English speakers, but it's something Japanese speakers use all the time. So let's take a look at a new vocab word from this chapter. 結婚します. This word means to get married. So we can say 結婚します. Someone will get married in the future. And we can say 結婚しました. Someone got married. Like we just had the ceremony. What about after that? In English, we say a person is married. In Japanese, we use the te imasu form to show this idea. We call this use of te imasu a resultant state. Basically, a change happens to someone, they get married, and then they are in a different state than before because of it. They are in a state of being married. 結婚しています. Here's another example. We are learning a new verb in this chapter. かぶる, which means to put on a hat or a hood, something that goes on top of our head. So we can say 帽子をかぶります. He puts on a hat. And 帽子をかぶりました. He put on a hat in the past. So then, what has changed about him? He is now wearing a hat. 帽子をかぶっています. So expressions like かぶっています and 結婚しています show how a person's situation have changed, putting them in a different state. We have a bunch of different examples of this in this chapter. For example, 痩せる means to lose weight. We say in Japanese, 痩せました. They lost weight. And now, 痩せています. They are thin. In the same way, this cat has gained weight. 太りました. So now, 太っています. He's a chubby cat. 太っています and 痩せています can still be used if the person we're talking about was like that from the beginning, but we use this expression to show that they are chubby or skinny. We can use another new word, メガネをかけます, to put on glasses. Just like with the hat, when we want to say someone is wearing glasses, we want the ています form. メガネをかけています. We can say that someone picked up a tablet, 持つ, and now she is holding it. タブレットを持っています. Or a person gets a job at a place, and now they are employed there. 会社に勤めています. Or a person moves to an apartment, and now they are living there. アパートに住んでいます. So this version of the ています form reflects how your situation has changed after some kind of change has happened. Just like we mentioned in the previous video, if you want to make any of these negative, you just have to change the います. So you can say 結婚していません, which means I'm not married. Or テキサスに住んでいません. She doesn't live in Texas. There is one weird exception. We have the verb 知る, which is like to find something out. So using the ています, we can say 知っています, which means I know. But for whatever reason, the negative version of this doesn't have the て form. It's just 知りません. So we talked a little bit about different ways to say to wear a minute ago, but I want to focus on those for a second. In English, we just have one way to say to wear, but in Japanese, it's a little different depending on what you're wearing. So for example, In Japanese, we say 帽子をかぶる but メガネをかける We also say 靴を履く We say シャツを着る and イヤリングをする ベルトをする In Japanese, the word for putting something on that goes on top of your head, so that is hats and hoods, is kaburu. This is an u verb, so the mas form is kaburimasu. The te form is kabutte. For putting on something that you wear on your upper body, like a shirt, a jacket, a sweater, or something that goes on your whole body, like a dress, a kimono, or a suit, is kiru. This is a do verb, so the mas form is kimasu, and the te form is kite. For something that goes on the lower half of your body, pants, skirts, socks, shoes, underwear, we use haku. The mas form is hakimasu, and the te form is haite. As for eyewear, like glasses and sunglasses, we use kakeru. This is another do verb, so the mas form is kakemasu, and the te form is kakete. Let's try it with some of the pictures we can see here. What about this first person? What can we say about what he is wearing in the upper left? T-shirtsを着ています. What about this person on the upper right? Jeansを履いています. And this one on the lower left? メガネをかけています. How about her on the lower right? 帽子をかぶっています. These are the two main uses of te imasu that we will use in this chapter. Now you are all equipped to answer the questions about them.